Hello everyone! Today we're making one of my favorite foods, and it's very simple. I call it Cabbagegetti. You will need one medium-sized cabbage, some pasta sauce or spaghetti sauce. You can use Parmesan cheese. You can add garlic, and you can add hamburger or sausage. Let's get started. The first thing we will do, if you want garlic, is we will peel 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. These are cloves. Now we peel the garlic. I think we will just use 2 today. Cut off the ends. Throw these in the trash. And now we chop the garlic, and then we mince the garlic. Next, we will add a little oil to a skillet, a big skillet, and turn on the heat to medium. When the oil is hot, add the garlic and saute. We will saute it for about a minute until it smells very nice. Ah, perfect. Now we add the hamburger. We cook the hamburger, we fry it. Now, while that is cooking, we are going to peel off the top layers of the cabbage like this. Now, we are, there we go. Now we will chop the cabbage. First we slice it. We're going to wash the cabbage when we're done. So for now, we will just chop it like this. And put the cabbage in a bowl. Let's stir the hamburger. chopping. Now we will stir the hamburger. Now sometimes I add minced onion here. My husband does not like onion, so I put it in this food and he doesn't know. Stir again. For the next part, you will need a colander or drainer. Now, when the hamburger starts to brown, like this, it's done. Next, we drain the hamburger. Drain the hamburger. Drain. See the grease coming from the bottom? Drain. If you are really careful about your health, you can also rinse the hamburger with some water to be more healthy. Now we put the hamburger back in the pan. We clean the colander, rinse it, and change to cold water now. And now we are going to rinse the cabbage. We will put the cauliflower in here. It's okay if there's a little water. We'll do this again to all of the cauliflower. Now, we turn the heat on. Open the spaghetti sauce and pour some on the top. Maybe half the jar. And we'll put a little bit of water. And stir. Okay. Now, we cover this. And five minutes. We set the timer for 5 minutes. time. Now I check the cabbage. I stir it. And then I put the lid on. And I cook for 5 more minutes. Now we stir again. There's still water inside. I hope you can see that. So I try to separate some of the pieces like that. And I put the lid on and set the timer for 5 more minutes. Now we check again. Oh, look at that. It smells great. We stir again. Put the lid on. Now, I only know one way to see if this is done, and that is to find one piece, and I will try to eat it. So let's move that out a little. No, it's not done. 5 more minutes. Put the lid on for 5 more minutes. All right, let's give it a second to cool. It's still not really done. 5 more minutes. Let's get a fork out. Done. Now we just turn off the heat. Dip the Cabbagegetti onto a plate. Add some Parmesan cheese, if you want. And you're done. Now, we've learned how to make Cabbagegetti. Let's talk about some of the words that we used. Then we're going to talk about some grammar and some expressions that we use in English using these new words. Let's talk about 2 words that are really similar: saute and fry. In the video, you saw me sauteing garlic and frying hamburger. What's the difference? When you saute something, that means you are cooking it in butter or oil at a high heat. So you're stirring it all the time and cooking it really quickly. When you fry something, you usually also have some oil or some butter, and you're cooking it at a medium heat. It's not as hot. You don't have to stir it all the time. You stir it, you wait, you stir it, you wait. So it's a little different. We have a lot of idioms using the word fry. Bigger fish to fry. We say this a lot when we're talking about something more important that we need to do. I don't have time to do something special with my hair. I have bigger fish to fry. Maybe I need to buy a Christmas present. Maybe I need to buy a birthday present. Maybe I need to cook dinner. There are lots of things that can be more important. So I say, I have bigger fish to fry. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. This means that you got out of one situation and you went into a worse situation. Maybe you were at a job that was annoying, so you left it and found a job that's terrible. Maybe you broke up with your boyfriend and now you're lonely. Out of the frying pan and into the fire means you made a change and it made things worse, not better. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been out of the frying pan and into the fire? I have. Small fry. This is something that we call a small person. Usually a kid, usually a little kid. We call them small fry. We're not talking about fry like the verb. We're talking about fry like a French fry. A small one. And there's another expression that we use about fries, like French fries. One fry short of a Happy Meal. This is an insult. It's something mean you say. And it means that maybe somebody isn't very smart. And so you say they're one fry short of a Happy Meal. Or maybe they're a little crazy. And you say they're one fry short of a Happy Meal. It's not a nice thing to say. We shouldn't say it. We talked about slicing. We sliced the cabbage. We have some expressions in English about slicing. No matter how you slice it. That means no matter how you look at something or how you take it apart, how you think about it. For example, no matter how you slice it, friends are important. That means no matter how you look at it, how you think about it, how you try to argue, the truth is the truth. Friends are important. No matter how you slice it, dieting is hard. That means no matter what you do to try and think positively, it's hard. Then we have another expression. The best thing since sliced bread. That really just means something is really great. Sliced bread is bread that is cut into slices. For example, chocolate is the best thing since sliced bread. That just means chocolate is really amazing. Chop. Chop means to cut things into pretty big pieces. Mince means to cut things into really tiny pieces. We minced the garlic. We chopped the cabbage. So all of the words that I taught you today in this section, fry, saute, chop, slice, mince, all of these can be turned into adjectives. Fried describes something that you fried. For example, fried fish is a fish that you fried. Sauteed. Sauteed garlic is garlic that you sauteed in the past. chopped cabbage is the adjective you use to talk about cabbage that has been chopped. Minced garlic is something, in this video, actually we used minced onion. And minced onion is onion that was cut into the tiny pieces. There were two other words that we talked about that are a little different. Separate. This means to pull some things apart. We separated big pieces of cabbage. Taste test. We taste test foods by trying a little bit and seeing if it's good. Does it need more salt? Does it need more pepper? It needs more salt. We call this a taste test as a noun, or the process of tasting it is called taste testing. Do you taste test your food? Tell me in the comments of this video. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and tell me in the comments if there's anything you would like me to make a video about. See you next time!